Hey, good morning, Flower. Mr. Walker with your morning announcements for Wednesday, May 18th, 2022. You notice I'm saying these dates with a little more emphasis on them. May 18th, we're already here. Let's go ahead and stand for our morning announcements, beginning first with our pledge. We're standing, and those right hands over our hearts, and we are ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Flower, you may go ahead and Flower, as you're seated in on level 0, as I mentioned to you just a few moments ago, that yes, we are at May 18th, meaning we are rounding out another school year. Another school year is about to go down in the books, and how are you going to remember this school year best? Now, seriously, give that question some thought. I want you to think about how things began and how it's going. I really want us to think about everything in between July and June. Please go ahead and think of your favorite memory. Let Mr. Walker know, let your teacher know, let your friend know sometime this week. Remember at the beginning of this school year when we welcomed you all back, we had hot dogs, backpack giveaways. We had so many great things. Kona Ice was here. We go to middle of the year where all of a sudden Mr. Walker was getting pies put in his face. And then we were doing all sorts of crazy things at our assemblies. We had iReady introduced to us all. We had all these events. We had parent theater. We had our sports return. All of these great things started happening, and then as we round out the year, we had our field trips, and we had all of those tests. Remember testing season, AASA question of the day, and ticketing systems? Now, we approach the end of the year. There's so many things that Mr. Walker didn't even get a chance to mention. He's only got a few minutes with you this morning, but please know we've had such an incredible year. Let's go ahead. Oh, I gotta pause. Remember, when this thing was built, I loved seeing your reaction, and not just the reaction of our students, but the reaction of our teachers when we finally got this brand new playground with our bouncy turf and all sorts of things. We have been waiting for a very long time. So we end this school year focusing on many things. One of the first things we focus on when ending this school year is we focus on our grades. We are students first and foremost. So please make sure that you are in good standing. You have all of your assignments turned in. You are set up and prepared for success by completing all of your homework assignments. You're preparing for all of those quizzes, projects, and exams. And remember, for our middle school team, there are extra expectations put on you all at the end of the year. It's because we're preparing you all for high school. So your teachers in the coming days are going to be having some announcements for you all on how we're going to close out the school year within middle school. We also wish to celebrate towards the end of the year. We're celebrating our 5th grade students on May 31st. We're having a surprise for you all, some great things in store as you all prepare for your transition into middle school. And then we, of course, on June 9th, celebrate our kindergarten students as they make their transition from kinder into 1st grade. And then finally on June 10th, last but certainly not least, we celebrate our 8th grade students who say goodbye to being a turtle, and they are off to the races to high school. So we congratulate all of these students making incredible milestone achievements, and we want you all to know that we see you, we hear you, we know what you've done. Let's also not forget that at the end of this school year on June 8th, we're gonna have our summer Sendoff event. That's an incredible event where we're gonna have water games, water slides, we're gonna have a DJ, we're gonna have a video game booth. Didn't mention that yet. Video game booth. We're going to have marketplace opportunities for your parents to come and sell items. We are going to have a great time. Kona Ice is going to come back one last time. We are going to end the school year with a bang. Wednesday, June 8th, that is going to be at 4 o'clock all the way to 6:30. Now that is an early release day like any other Wednesday, but please come back. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your whole neighborhood to join us for an evening of fun. All right, students, listen carefully. Behind me here is a little piece of our playground that we're not able to utilize in the coming days. Possibly in the next week or two, but Mr. Walker is working on getting the right people out here to repair this little section of our bridge here. It is really important that you do not be a daredevil. Please do not try to jump on the bridge. The bridge is closed on our playground structure. Right now, Mr. Walker's put in a tight position. Mr. Walker doesn't want to have to close the entire playground structure. Mr. Walker doesn't want to have to close down the entire playground structure, but we need to stay off of the bridge. If we have people who want to break rules, if they want to try it out, you're putting yourself at danger first and foremost. We want to make sure that you're safe. Second, we're violating an expectation, and that's something we can't have. So for right now, you can jump on the playground, you can play on the playground, but you must avoid this bridge behind me. Now, please make sure that you remind others of that throughout the day. It's a long day here at Flower. You have access to the playground during arrival. You have access to the playground at lunch recess time. You have access to the playground for some of you a second recess. And then after school, when it comes to aftercare, some of you have that extra opportunity to be on the playground. So please remind yourself and others to avoid the bridge. The bridge is going to be closed off. There's going to be tape on it. So please don't act like you didn't hear or see anything that pertains to staying off of the bridge. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about our Golden Spoon Award winners for this week. Our Golden Spoon Award winners are as follows. For our K through 2, we want to shout out, congratulate Miss Thorpe in GCU. Congratulations, Miss Thorpe in GCU, for yet again winning the Golden Spoon. For 3 through 5, we want to go ahead and shout out 5th grade at ASU Miss Taylor. Congratulations, ASU and Miss Taylor, for earning this week's Golden Spoon for 3 through 5. And then we go to our 6 through 8 Golden Spoon. The Golden Spoon is going to be transferred from NPU to UIW. Congratulations, Mr. Carrillo and UIW, for a job well done earning the Golden Spoon. It is time for us to pause, rewind, take a look at history. Asian American and Pacific Islander history that has shaped our world and society as we know it. Asian American and Pacific Islander history that has influenced our past, present, and of course, impacts our future. Today, we want to take a special look at Philip Vera Cruz. Philip Vera Cruz is of Filipino descent, and Philip Vera Cruz was a leader among civil rights movements for Asian American citizens. Philip Vera Cruz actually worked alongside someone that you may or may not have heard of before, Cesar Chavez. Philip Vera Cruz and Cesar Chavez, on many occasions, worked together to organize marches and protests, all for civil rights and equality for all. All right, so Flower, let's go ahead and make it a great Wednesday. The choice is always yours. It's an early release day. We'll see you around. Bye-bye.